thanks so much for hanging out with us tonight. Coming up on Monday, we're taking you to Village Green Home and Garden and introducing you to their plant bar and their holiday decor ideas too. Plus, the perfect Let's Try It to keep you and your house clean before your holiday guests arrive. One more thing before we go tonight. Tamanique is taking us inside one of downtown Rockford's newest businesses, May's Books, on a new Tam on the Town. Hey, Tam.
Hey Michelle, for today's Tam on the Town, we're here in downtown Rockford exploring May's Books. I'm super excited because I love to read. I just got back into reading, but I feel like this is the perfect store for those who love to read. And also, if you don't love to read, you can come stop in and find a book that you absolutely love. So we're gonna walk around and discover and see all the different kinds of varieties of books that they have. So this area in the bookstore promotes local Rockford authors. They have nonfiction, fiction, and kids books. This bookstore is actually independently owned, which I think is amazing because he's shining a light on local Rockford authors, giving them a chance for people to come out and check and read all of their works. A few cases down from the locally books is going to be their banned book section. So at one point in time, all of these books were banned, but now they're not. You can actually stop in and come learn some of the stories as to why these books are once banned and actually come pick up a few. So they have The Animal Farm, Slaughterhouse 5, Temple of Gold. I'd recommend stopping in and checking out some of these banned books. All right, so this area in the store is the kids area. It's giving me such a nostalgic vibe because there's so many books on the bookshelf that I personally read as a kid. For example, they have The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I read that when I was in first or second grade. But in addition to all the adult books, you can come in, stop with your nieces, your nephews, your kids, grandkids, and literally read and check out some of all of these amazing kid books. This is Dave, this is your bookstore. This is your thing. So how'd you start this bookstore?
So we started about 2 years ago. I was delivering books out of my car, and then we did so well that we were able to open up a spot
to a store,
and now here we are on State Street after.
And you guys have different events going on in here all the time.
Yes, all the time.
Can you tell us about it?
So we have a lot of local authors who do signings. We have some published authors who do signings, poetry readings, lectures, you name it. So we're getting up ready for Stroll on State.
Okay, so this place is super, super magical. I feel like you walk in here and you're transported into a different dimension, a different time zone. How did you decide on this type of theme for your store?
Well, it's a lot of stuff that I like, the colors I like. I was always looking for a bookstore like this. When I was a kid, there was The Never Ending Story. Did you ever see that?
No.
And he goes into this bookstore and it's magical. I just wanted that feeling, and I hadn't had that feeling of any shop yet. So I said, well, I'll just build it that way.
Every time you come in here, you're like, ah!
Yeah, it feels so great every time I come in here. I can't wait to get in.
So we stopped at the local section of your bookstore. You're a Rockfordian yourself. How important was it for you to decide you want to highlight local authors?
Well, it's very important. A lot of times they don't have a place to showcase their work. There's a lot of barriers with corporate bookstores, but for any aspiring writer in Rockford, it's always good to see your book on a shelf. So I wanted to give them that